time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Pittsburgh. It's the Chiefs and the Steelers, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Here's McLeod from his end zone, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And some room to work. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
as a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
On second down now. It's Warren, and no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Pickett back to throw. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear. Ball, nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Show a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 35. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now a handoff running through the middle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's one play there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what...
He rifles one that's intercepted. picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Nobody... on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. They'll look to set up his blockers. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Harris. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Now Pickett will look to pass it. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
3rd and long for Pickett. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's going to be caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 32 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, this is Harris. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's McLeod on the return. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A give to Harris. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now on 2nd and 16. Pickett. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. K'Lavon Chaisson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now Pickett. Under pressure, they got him again. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. On first down, Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Sky Moore, his intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. The throw for Tony is intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. And out come the Chiefs now. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half. Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's out to the flat for Gibson. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. That pass complete to Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mahomes now on first down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Once more, Gibson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now here's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's and he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's taken on the 25. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground with Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 83 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for the run.
Give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now a give, running left is Harris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on the 1st down. On the ground, it's Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious. Staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And now a pass dumped off to his running back. Touchdown! Najee Harris, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down. And that's it. From the 27, Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. That is incomplete.
In the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And take it right on the 30. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. 113 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. This is Harris. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Harris. Uses the stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in the time. They say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game?
Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That good for 19 and a first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Harris running straight ahead. Oh, no, he lost the football. Could. It's a mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
It is fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. KC's offense ready to take over. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the draw, it's Gibson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The offense on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This will be fielded at the 17. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. 238 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now here's another carry for Harris. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 55 yards.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will pick up the 1st down as he is out of bounds. And on that, we will reach the 2. Mahomes. He's got Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On the move past the 40. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not... to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run again with Harris. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. They'll try to run with Harris. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game. The Steelers are AFC champs once again as we say thanks for watching and good night.